All right, so on the first leg of your side mirror this wonderful Thursday morning, we're going to be driving on the lane of safety and innovation using the One World app solution as a reference point. So we're talking smart driving, road safety, and new technologies helping Nigerians every day. And I'm going to be, connected with someone who's going to be taking us on this excursion, and he'll be letting us in on this new thing, which is very, very novel across the world right now. George Anthony is marketing lead for One World app, and he's linking up with me all the way from across town. George, it's nice to have you. Good morning. Hello, George.
Hello.
Yeah, it's nice to have you join us.
Yes, thank you for having me. Good morning, my Niger people. How una day?
We day.
My name is George Anthony. So
what?
I know you understand every Lagosian driver knows this station,
right?
And it's a big honor to be here today.
Wonderful. So you can speak some levels of Pidgin, right? That's what you just done for us right now. That means you understand Pidgin.
Yeah.
All right. So, George, for our listeners who are just hearing about the One World app for the very, very first time, what exactly is One World app?
Of course, my man. You understand, Oone World is a smart driving app. It's a free application in the Android market and iOS store. So what we build is based on GPS and telematics, so we can understand how drivers actually drive, and we send them instant safety alerts. We have so many accidents on the road, so we have this mission to help Nigerians and many drivers across the world, so they can use our application like a digital co-pilot on the roads.
Okay.
And because we verify all the trips, you can even get rewarded, right? We're using some marketing campaigns. So, for example, our Lagosians, our Nigerian drivers can join our marketing campaigns and even redeem some of the rewards for USDT. So we're built, for countries like Nigeria with a high traffic. And well, once again, we're on a mission to make this dynamic driving market safer.
Right. Okay, so Nigerian market is very, very rife right now with lots of this kind of technology. And I'm wondering, why is Oone app thinking of launching in Nigeria? Talk to me, why?
Yes, you understand, we know that Nigerians are tech-savvy people. We guys use apps daily. Maps, delivery, gaming, So everyone has the app, has the phone, right? And we have very active community on Telegram and Discord full of, guys all across Middle East, Northern Africa, and of course, Nigeria. And thing number two, we want to make real data, real safety alerts for Nigerians to save lives, right? Because you guys understand we have traffic, we have road conditions, and sometimes people drive like crazy. So our job is, to design an application for markets where driving is very fast, it's very dynamic. So our application feels essential. Oone World.
All right. So Oone World, you said, is more or less like a co-pilot, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So how does it do that? I mean, how does it work?
Well, you see, the technology is right in your phone. Any Android, any iPhone starting maybe 2015 have these telematics. So we're actually going beyond GPS. Our application studies your movement on the road. So you don't need an extra hardware. You just download a free application, and the application looks at your speed, how smoothly you drive, whether you have brakes or maybe changes sudden movements, right? And because we use telematics, you can actually reduce number of risks by up to 40%, my man. So this is crazy. We are really saving lives. And if we can prevent one accident this week in Lagos, that's already a huge win.
That's very correct. So now that you're talking about reduction of accidents, because that's very, very crucial to us right here in Lagos and across Nigeria, how exactly will the Oone app help to reduce accidents?
Yes, so we study what is happening on the road. So one more time, our applications looks at your changes of the speed. So for example, you're driving always above speed limit sign. This is very, very dangerous. So we understand your speed, your movement on the roads, and we provide you like an overview. Hey, George, can you slow down? You're burning too much of a petrol and you're
Okay.
increasing risks to get into accidents.
Right. Okay, so for those who are listening to us right now, you call it the Oone app, right? It's spelled as OONE.
Absolutely.
Um,
And World. It's available. It's a free application. It's a green icon. You can find it in Android or iOS store. All it takes, just download. It's very light in terms of data. It's data friendly.
right.
So it can also run in the background. So
Okay.
we know that. And we built, for low data environments. So I think, it maybe uses less data than a WhatsApp status.
Okay. So you're telling me now that this app will not consume so much data. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. So it only sends small telematic signals, no heavy map downloads. You don't need to download like another Google map, nothing like that. And works well even on older Android phones. I think typically, if we're speaking of the monthly data usage, it's around 200 megabytes,
Wow.
even when you'd use it daily. So yes, World is extremely data friendly.
All right. And you say that this is something you like to, have dominate the entire African continent apart from Nigeria. Is that correct?
Yes, big plans for the emerging markets for the African continent. We have a well-established community of Nigerians, of Europeans, and for the drivers, all it takes is you have a vehicle, right? So the beauty of our application, you can even use it as a passenger. Let's say you're not a student, right? You travel to school, to the college. You can still open the app, and as long as you are movement, and you drive below the speed limit sign, you're also getting rewarded. So it's a very open-minded application.
All right. So let's talk about the reward part of it because I know my listeners, they love largesse, they love giveaways. So what's the reward component of this one app? Talk to me.
Yes, so you see, in the Oone app, it's very simple. Two things, really. The first one is, of course, driving. So application verifies your trips and awards tokens based on your driving score. So in short, driving below speed limits is encouraged, right? And we have paid plans. So for the users, they can earn even more tokens. Speaking of the rewards, we host safe driving challenges. So if you are the most smartest driver, you can get rewards. And as of now, we're actually running a marketing activity. So you can exchange our tokens for USDT. So, well, I don't think, it's a free application. You can start right now. And on top of it, you have USDT rewards.
Right.
And
So,
also,
right. Go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we have one extra layer. So you see, we're a maturing business. We're trying to enhance and always looking for new features. So what things are coming soon is discounts in the partner service stations. So imagine you drive smart below speed limit sign, and then you can go to the car repair shop and have discounts, right? You feel me? So we're building that ecosystem where smart drivers can use their score, let's say for repair shops or for insurance shops, right? And also we have the corporate side of our application. We provide mobility and logistics services for fleets, right? For the guys who operate in delivery, in taxi, maybe truck drivers. So for all of them, we have this real utility via our own token.
Right.
So it's not just, sitting in the app. You can actually use it, redeem it, or spend for discounts.
All right. So if I want to travel, perhaps I want to move from Lagos right now to Ibadan, or within Lagos, I want to move from Ikeja to Victoria Island. Are you saying I can make use of this app to look for a driver as a taxi?
Yes, all it takes, you download the app. It doesn't provide you, instructions whether you need to turn left or right, but it understands your speed. We have this digital speedometer. So it tells you, hey, Georgie, in this particular area, you have to drive, let's say, 60 kilometers per hour. If you overspeed, you're not getting rewarded. If you're staying within the speed limit control, we reward you. So that way, it's very important. We teach younger drivers, maybe first year license, drivers, right, who are more, over subject to get into accidents.
All right.
Our application is really like a co-pilot. We look forward to save lives on the road because, when traffic is crazy, people overspeed and, well, sometimes bad things happen. So our main idea and the main vision, reduce the spendings, the costs of your fuel, because the less the speed, the less, well, dollars, the less gasoline you need. And thing number two, to teach younger generation and, well, anyone really, that you don't have to overspeed because, well, eventually it can turn in a very bad scenario. And we do it in a gamify way. We're saying, hey, brother, if you're driving safe, you're smart, please get our tokens. You can, well, use them.
Right, which is very, very good. Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Judge Anthony is my guest and he's speaking all the way from, is it Dubai? You are in Dubai this morning?
Yes, my man.
And what's the time in Dubai right now?
It's 10.
10.
We're just 1 hour,
Just 1 hour ahead of Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so some messages are coming in here for you, our listeners this morning. 08099120777. This one says, please ask George that how expensive is this tech, and is this something regular drivers can use or only big transport companies? Thanks, Ifeanyi. All right, it's free, by the way. Ifeanyi, just go on the that's on the app, the Google Play Store, and of course the iOS store, and then you can download it. It's called the Oone app, OONE World. That's Oone World app. Another one here says, how exactly does this innovation help with the crazy traffic we face every day? No name. All right, maybe you want to respond to that, George?
Yes, of course. So you see, the application is free to use. You just download it, you put your phone as you drive, because, it's very bad when you're always on TikTok or Instagram on the road. That's why we have a feature so the application can run in the background.
Okay.
It provides you like a little alert. Hey, brother, please don't overspeed. And that is enough, to stay below the speed limit sign. And then we provide you with tokens. Okay. And I think one very important thing, that drivers should not be worried about tracking, right? We're not selling data. We're not sharing your personal location. We just check GPS spoofing to create fakes, right? And also we have this policy, one device, one driver. So all signals, they are processed to verify and preventing fraud on the one hand, and system only using driver signals, right? Not your personal identity.
Right.
Like, you don't even need your national ID to start using our application. That's how we see that, a big vision. So everyone is equal, right? If you are a vehicle driver, if you are a passenger, maybe you are a taxi driver, everyone is welcomed.
All right.
Everyone belongs to the safe driving.
Okay, then this one says, good morning. I am Alaji Ibrahim from K2. Is this technology easy to use for older drivers who are not too good with modern tech? All right, that's a question for you.
The application is as easy as to register on TikTok or Instagram. All you need an email, then you confirm your email, and when you open the application, the very middle bar, like this button, you will see it. It's actually our logo. You just swipe it all the way to the right, and your trip begins. So when you move from point A, from one city to another city, don't forget to swipe. That's how our application understands you're on the road.
Okay.
And as soon as you are finished, you just swipe one more time, and we provide you tokens for each green kilometer, aka for each safe kilometer when you are not overspeeding. So it's very easy to use.
All right, this one says, is this something that can work in rural areas too, like my village in Okene? Tunde is sending this message in. Tunde, thank you so much.
Yes, well, as long as you have data, right, you are good to go. Sometimes, of course, when you go, too much in the desert, maybe you're not having a good internet connection, your signal. But even then, our application is using GPS. Okay. So it will still understand your movement. And when you are back online, we will issue and provide you with all of the trip reports and, of course, your rewards.
All right.
So I would say yes, as long as you are online, man, then you are good to go.
Which is very, very good. This one says, Vicky D, I am worried about hacking. How secure is the device? This is regular B from Ogba. B, thank you so much for your contribution. So, in terms of hacking, how secure is this?
Yes, we have a legit anti-fraud team, and we were audited and certified by Certic. It's a big company. If you just Google Certic, you would understand. Well, they're big guys. So we have these license, kind of, a certificate that our application is absolutely friendly and secure to use. And on top of it, guys, it's free, right? You just go to the iOS store, Android store, OONE Oone World, right? OONE, and you will just find this green application. So, well, it doesn't require your national ID. You don't need to connect your credit cards. Like, I would give it a try, right? Because one more time, the main vision and the main job to reduce accidents on the roads, and vice versa, to save your guys gasoline and petrol. Because you don't understand, and we found, all of these statistics, when you actually overspeed and drive like crazy, you're burning more money to fuel your car.
True. That's very true.
Yes. And if you stay below the speed limit sign, you're just saving money using our application. So give it a try.
Okay, then. So you mentioned that you have a very strong Telegram group. How strong is this Nigerian community?
Well, we have more than 500 active members on Telegram and Discord. Drivers are sharing their screenshot, their, images and photos and videos from the roads. So I would say we're multicultural, because drivers, we belong to the road. We don't charge you by the color of your passport. So feel free to find our Nigerians. We have many guys from Abuja, and this time I'm with Lagosians. So, my job is here to build this multicultural, smart driving community, so anyone is welcomed.
Okay, then. So you mentioned telematics earlier on, so let's talk a bit about that as well. Telematics means tracking, and people may be asking the question: is my location safe?
Yes. So one more time, do not worry about telematics. Telematics is already built in everyone's phone these days. Any device has some telematics opportunities. So one more time, it's very safe. You should not worry about it because we do not sell your data. We do not share your personal information. And on top of it, as of now, we don't even need to KYC you, right? You just, simple registration, you use your email and you're good to go.
Right. And what's the bigger vision? Let's look forward in the next 5 years, 10 years. What's the big vision for this Oone app that we're talking about? Oone World app.
Yes. Yes, we're having a long-term vision. I would say maybe couple of components, couple of variables, very important. So first, we go, for the mass market, for the real OG drivers, because we want to build that good habits early community when our drivers, they drive every day. Thing number two, we have a special department that works for the corporates, right? I'm looking forward to find, service stations to use our CRM tools to offer real discounts to the driver. And on top of it, our fleet companies partners, fleet companies, for example, 100 taxi, 500 taxi, they use our technology to cut fuel waste and it reduces incidents on the road. So you have the full control of the fleet. And Nigeria becomes Africa's largest safe driving ecosystem. So for us, it's not just another market, right? It's one of the hearts, of our mission, because we understand the traffic is crazy and we can really help people reduce accidents on the road.
Okay, then. So let's begin to wrap all of this up this morning. Anthony, where can people get this app to download once again?
So you just search for OONE World on Google Play. Oone World, OONE World on Google Play or iOS. It's 100% free. It's lightweight. It works on almost any device we are having today.
All right.
So join our community on Telegram and on Twitter and on Discord. We're playing games. We have USDT rewards. So if you are looking, for a smart community when people care about their life, Oone World is all about that.
Okay, then. That's how far we go on the program this morning. We hope to catch up with you sometime in... how soon will you get to Nigeria? How soon are you coming to Nigeria?
Say it again, my man. Sorry.
I said, how soon will you be coming to Nigeria?
Yes, well, I have plans in the Q1 2026, but I
Okay.
think for the next session, I will bring my ambassadors to your radio station so they will speak again one more time about
Wonderful.
our recent updates. So
Wonderful.
thank you so much for having me.
All right, then. It's nice having you on the program. Thank you so much for connecting with us this morning. Okay, then. All right. So I've been speaking with George Anthony, and we are driving on the lane of safety and innovation using the One World app as a reference. All right. A brief break. When we return, we do our birthdays before we switch to the next level for couples.
Whether you're